I'm Jessica Chobot, and I want to see Hulk eat somebody already. And this is Nerdist News. In 2008, Marvel made its mark during the grim and gritty summer of The Dark Knight with Iron Man, a lighthearted comic book movie that actually felt like a comic book. Since then, the MCU has followed suit with fun, colorful popcorn flicks that manage to feel believable without leaning on eye-rolling realism. I'm looking at you, Man of Steel. But something has changed lately in the MCU. Captain America: The Winter Soldier played off of our real-world fears with an Edward Snowden-inspired plot that flipped S.H.I.E.L.D. on its head. This change rippled into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where we learned that characters we thought were heroes, like Agent Ward, could turn into ruthless killers in the blink of an eye. Daredevil, Marvel's first Netflix show, is the darkest thing that they've ever made. If it was a film, it'd definitely be rated R. And then there's the Avengers: Age of Ultron. First reviews of the film have claimed that while it's damn good for its own unique reasons, it isn't as fun as the first Avengers because the tone is significantly darker. Considering Phase 3 will feature Captain America: Civil War, in which Tony Stark will become somewhat of a villain, Thor: Ragnarok, which will feature some kind of MCU apocalypse, and Avengers: Infinity War, based on a comics arc where half of the universe was killed, it doesn't sound like things are getting much brighter for Earth's mightiest heroes. Is this the end of what made the Marvel Cinematic Universe so endearing? Is it a necessary evil, part of growing the brand with its audience? Well, there's only one way to answer that question. We sent Dan Casey to ask the Avengers team themselves.
You know, it feels like a natural progression, I think, the way this universe has expanded.
Yeah, it feels right that they sort of, the threats and what they're dealing with become more and more grave, but it doesn't. I don't think we leave the humor behind, and the humor actually has matured a little bit too. I think
you can't keep hitting the same note.
It's definitely escalating and growing into something pretty scary, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's got a balance. You know, you got to keep people guessing.
I set out particularly to do something that was darker because I wanted to be able to break the characters down more and to go to a slightly deeper place than I'd been before, and in the deep it's dark. It does seem like, you know, the MCU might be shifting a little bit, but then you get Guardians, which is a delight.
The tone adapts as the stories demand. I wouldn't say it's an overarching thing by any means.
Phew! Well, there you have it, folks. Yes, the Marvel Universe may be getting darker, but there's no way the team is moving away from the levity that made their film special in the first place. But look, not everyone wants the Marvel Universe to stay high-spirited. We asked our Twitter followers to tell us if they like their Marvel dark and gritty or light on its feet, and the answer was actually pretty surprising. You guys are f***ed up! But tell me, true believers, what do you think? Should the Marvel Universe grow up and be more like the Dark Knight trilogy? Should it maintain the goofy fun of stuff like Guardians and Ant-Man? Is there room for both if they all share the same universe? Let's discuss. Also, a special thanks to Marvel's Daredevil for sponsoring today's show. All 13 episodes of The Man Without Fear are available on Netflix right now. Do I smell a weekend binge watch? Nope, that's just me. Want more superheroes? Click on my Hulk hand to subscribe to Nerdist, and Kyle can tell you how Daredevil is able to kick ass as a blind man on Because Science. And while you're at it, sign up for Vessel and you can get many of your favorite Nerdist videos 2 days earlier than the rest of the world. Check out Vessel.com/Nerdist for more info, and finally head on over to Nerdist.com for even more Nerdist news. Hulk smash! That's never getting old.